Well, this is where I do all my research. This is a tour of my lock lab and shop. This is essentially my bench for picking locks. I also use it for building challenge locks and so forth as well. So I've got some that are in the works right now and supplies for doing that, as well as some other pieces. My microscope for working on key impressioning, as well as this is the lock board for locks I have yet to pick. And those are key depth key rings for different kinds of keys, for like Quickset and Schlage and some others. These locks here are locks for brown belt, purple belt, red, and black that I have yet to get to one at a time. Tools for impressioning keys and working on locks. Those are some extra cylinders that are actually for purple belt. Some smart key Quickset sets. And over here we have my supplies. Everything from C-clip plier sets and extra vise. Also got key rings and tool rolls, as well as different tool stands and so forth, and pick cases. This is where I have some scrap metal for working on different kinds of tools, and I do use some of it in my welding, as well as the Sparrow's revolvers and the kits that come with them. This is copper rods and brass rods that I use for making pins. These are basically key blanks, lots of them for different styles of keyways. And down there would be the copper. I've got everything from copper rod to copper tube, and then there's some larger tubes that are used to make turning tools or tension tools for lever locks, and then some copper sheets and so forth, as well as some wire that's used to make tension tools for lever locks. And that is a tree that I made for speed picking or just challenging yourself to pick. They're basically Quickset and Schlage locks. This here would be my board that has all of my antique locks on it. Zoom in on that a little bit. So there are a number of them. If it's on the board, I've picked it. And then these are the ones that have yet to be picked, and they need to be cleaned up essentially and so forth. These are cases I intend to use for future challenge lock sets. This is my workspace I use to film my videos. As you can see, there's the camera arms so I can catch it at 3 different angles, as well as all the tools I would need to do the video. This is my already picked board here. I keep a lot of the, I like a lot of the master locks that have the removable cores. I intend to repin a bunch of those and send them out as challenge locks at some point. So that's everything on this workbench. This is my shop where I am able to make tools, pins, picks, whatever. That's my Dremel workstation where I spin the copper and brass and sometimes steel rods to make pins out of them, as well as a drill press for other projects. When I need to do welding. And these are essentially slats to make handles or pick handles out of. They're 1/8 thick, 1/8 of an inch thick. These are different types of pen blanks used for wood, and those can also be cut up into the 1/8 slats to make handles out of as well. And there's some other different varieties of wood there to use. Some projects I had tried to work on to hold kick cylinders and mortise cylinders as well. And here is the shop area. This is where I'm able to make the 1/8 inch slats for handles, as well as doing other cutting I need to do for wood and so forth. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the tour of my lock lab and shop.